Brooke Voigt is currently in that pole position, sitting there at a 58.43.
I loved it and stuff, and I really enjoyed it, but every kid, when they do any sport when they're younger, they're like, I want to be pro at this or whatever. But I guess I really decided I wanted to make it my career when I moved to Calgary when I was 15 to pursue it.
Brooke Voigt, a Fort McMurray native and a member of the Canadian National Snowboard team, has traveled the world looking for fresh powder while trying to make the Olympic team for Sochi. But it all started in her backyard at Vista Ridge.
I could go there anytime I wanted. I could come home for lunch and go back. It's like a 2-minute drive, and like if my parents weren't home, we'd take the quad, although if you took the quad, you weren't guaranteed a ride home because it probably wouldn't start in this weather.
We used to take them to the mountains, and that was our holiday. We didn't go anywhere warm. We went to the mountains, and we thought it was something that we could do as a family to get all of them on skis as young as possible, and then they all started snowboarding.
On the World Snowboard Tour, Brooke is currently 15th in the Slopestyle World Tour ranking, yet last year she had one of her best results, which was a third-place finish at the US Open.
Yeah, my best year last year. I did really well on the TTR tour. It was actually my best year yet.
Because this is the first year that Slopestyle has been in the Olympics, we had no idea that she would achieve what she's managed to do at her age to become so close to getting into the Olympics.
Slopestyle is making its Winter Olympics debut at Sochi, yet for Brooke there is so much more than the pursuit of a dream. There is the sacrifices and the life-lasting friendships which won't be forgotten.
We would pack Brooke up on Friday, go down to Calgary Saturday, drive back Sunday, like just so she could do a competition. We were doing that back and forth for a very long time, and then finally she decided that she needed to make the move to Calgary to be a little bit closer to the mountains.
There's like this group of kids that just travel the world, and like there's people from like Finland, Australia, Norway, like anywhere, you know, and I see them everywhere I go, and they've kind of become like, you know, your group of friends, and it's so weird because they're nowhere near where you live.
When you're good at something, people take notice, which is how the Canadian team found her. And despite not making the 2014 games, it's the passion which fuels her spirit.
I wasn't planning on going to the Olympics, and then it came about, and it kind of found us because we were at the top of the game in Canada, so it just seemed right, I guess.
She never She never got on the Olympic team, but that's okay. She did her best, and she did so well that we couldn't ask for anything more. Like, I don't know. She was happy with herself. We were happy with her. It's all good.
So what does the future hold for Brooke? Probably more air and more hills than we realize.
From there on, like X Games and Dude Tour and some filming, like, would be great. I mean, there's so many things I want to do. I can't even focus on one right now.
This is just the beginning. It's not the end. So, yeah.
Watching the future unfold for Go at Buffalo, I'm Doug Roxburgh.